Welcome back to Talkin' Baseball, and let's move on to Class B now. And we've got a field here where 8 teams are invited to the state tournament. That starts on Monday. They play the quarterfinals Monday and then the semifinals and the championship on Tuesday. That's where Midco Sports picks up their live coverage on Tuesday. And this field is going to be an interesting field once again, and we talked about it. Not a lot of upsets in the regions. We got a lot of 1 and 2 seeds that made it to the state tournament.
Yeah, it just seems like these brackets often go chalk. The 1 seed and the 2 seed, they host and play on their own field, and it's a big advantage, and it's something that they play all regular season for, is to be able to host and have that opportunity to be in front of their home crowd and play on their home field and make it the, I guess, easiest path possible to the state tournament.
Well, let's talk about the 2 teams that weren't 1 or 2 seeds that made it to the state tournament. That's Rapid City Christian and Madison. Let's start with Madison. This was a team that was 9-6 coming into region play, and they found a way to play their best ball at the end of the season. They got a 14-4 win over Warner, Ipswich, Northwestern, and then turned around and played an undefeated Howard team for a right to go to the championship game, and they got it done. Madison put together an 8-run second inning to absolutely blow the lid off of Howard, a team that was undefeated going into that game, and that was all they needed. After that huge second inning for them, Lucas Mork went all 7 innings, faced 28 batters, went 102 pitches, and got the win for his team, giving up just 7 hits, 2 earned runs, and striking out 12. So Lucas Mork comes up huge for Madison, and the bats came up huge in that second inning to get past Howard. Let's talk about Rapid City Christian. This will be their first state tournament in their second year of participation of action in the association here. They come in as probably a big underdogs, and this is a team with only 3 seniors, but you just love stories like this when you can find a team that really improves and has a lot of good athletes.
Yeah, they're playing their best baseball at the right time. Big upset over Winter Cologne to make it to state, and it'll be fun to see them compete against, I believe they play Bonham Avons.
Yep.
Avons, so.
And that'll be an interesting game as well, a very tough matchup, as Bonham Avon hasn't lost a game yet this year, and they take on the lowest seed in the tournament. So you would think that on paper that one doesn't match up, but this is state tournament action. Anything can happen. Another team of interest for sure, Del Rapids. This is a team that's won 2 state titles in a row. They've had some close games this year. They had another close game against Lennox on Tuesday night.
They did. Lennox has played them tough the last 3 years, and even had a lead 3-2, I think, going into the 4th inning. And eventually Dell's pulled away, but they still had to hang on. I mean, Jack Henry pitched a good game, went 5 or 6. He went 6, yeah. And then Braden Pancone came in and struck out the side in the 7th. But another really good game between those 2 teams.
Took them a little bit to get their offense woken up, but once they did, a lot of extra base hits, and they found a way to get it done. T-Area, another team out of Region 3. This will be their first trip to the state tournament, and they've got some weapons in this lineup.
Yeah, and they won both games in convincing fashion. They really made a statement. They didn't want to just sneak into the state tournament for their first appearance. They wanted to kind of break down the door, and they did it.
In Redfield, familiar with making it to the state tournament.
Yeah, Redfield, I mean, it's a reload situation rather than rebuild. The Osborne boys aren't playing anymore, but they have plenty of talent returning and looking to make another good state tournament run.
And out of Region 4, we already talked about Rapid City Christian, and of course, the Honkers are back, and this is a team that just finds a way to get it done every year, and they're not going to be scared of too big of a stage when they bring Air Jared to the Canaries Stadium again.
Yeah, get ready for Honker Nation to descend upon Canary Stadium. They're right where they belong, and feeling good about the experience that they've had in past years, and we'll see if they can make a run.
So it should be a lot of fun checking out these 8 teams at the State Bs, and then we'll take over for the Final Four on Tuesday, so make sure to tune in and watch that. The list of finalists came out as well for Player of the Year in Class B. We've got Riley Rochadle of Bonham Avon, and he has been outstanding not only at the plate, hitting .583, but on the mound with a 0.66 ERA, he's been really good. 2 players out of Dakota Valley were nominated for this. Jackson Hennies, he's hitting over 500 as their catcher, and then Jake Prushniak, he has been an ace for the last 3 years. And then junior Jack Henry out of Del Rapids, also nominated for what he does, not only in the batter's box, but on the mound. And then out of T area, Nate Bobb, also doing a lot of work for both at the plate and at the mound. So 5 finalists for Player of the Year in Class B. And again, smaller schools, but we've got some really big names here as well.
Yes, definitely some impressive names on that list, and guys who can really lead their team, and it's going to be fun to see them competing in the state tournament.
Yep, get to see a lot of these names, all 5 of those guys at the state tournament, so make sure to tune in for that. Well, that'll do it for another episode of Talkin' Baseball. We will be at the Birdcage this weekend on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, so if you're out there and you see us, come say hi. We'll see you next time.